Well, hello everybody. My name's Pat, and I'm Vanna, and today we're going to be doing a special episode of the old version of Wheel of Fortune. Tell them about it, Vanna. Tonight we're going to be seeing stars and celebrities doing the old version of Wheel of Fortune. Yep, it's the old version of Wheel of Fortune, Famous Stars Edition. So I hope you guys enjoy. From the Dominant Game Show World Studios, it is Wheel of Fortune, and now, here's your hosts, Pat Sajak and Vanna White. Hey everybody, it's us, Pat Sajak and Vanna White here, and welcome to a very special episode of Wheel of Fortune. Vanna, you already know what to do. I'll see you later, Vanna. Alright everybody, now I'm at the Wheel of Fortune table with these guys. We'll meet our contestants after this first toss-up. This first toss-up is food and drink. Here we go. Do 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 do. Something alcohol related. Yep, something alcohol related, but what's the puzzle? Beer and whiskey. Yep, that's the puzzle, beer and whiskey. Now let's start off with you, Freddie Mercury. Now it says here on your card, you're a musician with Queen. Yep, I'm a musician with Queen, man. Me and Queen made several biggest albums. Can you name me the biggest albums that you and Queen made? There's a lot of them, but do you want me to name the biggest hits that everybody knows? Yeah. Well, Bohemian Rhapsody is one. Have you ever heard that? Yeah, I heard that. Yep, Bohemian Rhapsody is also one of my favorites because it came from the heart and everybody literally sings along to that song, and I like that song. I really like that, how you like that song. I like that song as well. What's your other big hit? One is Don't Stop Me Now, which is actually a song about a supersonic man and stuff and a bunch of stuff. It's a good song. That one is also one of my favorites. And name another one of your big hits. Another one is what I did with David Bowie and me. It's called. We actually got sued for this song because Vanilla Ice tried to sue us for that song, which is pretty stupid because this was before Vanilla Ice actually stole the song from us. It's called You don't even have to say it right now if it's not on the top of your tongue. We can come back to it later. Oh, okay. Alright, next contestant. Hey, what is your name? My name is the old George Michael. Oh yeah, the old George Michael, I forgot. It says here on the card you're really into techno and a bunch of stuff. How did you get into so different genres over your career? Well, I wanted to become a gospel and a bunch of different genres. So a bunch of different genres is my specialty. I just love it. That's awesome. Tell me how you got into techno. Well, I got into techno because I like that genre. That genre was actually pretty cool. I'm kind of known not for techno, but for my other stuff like Faith and a bunch of other. Have you heard Jesus to a Child yet? Of course, I heard that one. Is that where you're talking about Jesus to a Child? Yep, that's the one. Yep, I heard that song. Well, I also made this one called Father Figure. It's a really heavy, powerful song. I really enjoy that song. I also heard that one. You did, man? Of course I did. Well, that's awesome. Well, all right, George Michael, thank you. And we have time for one more contestant. Now, may I say this is pretty weird. We have two George Michaels here. George Michael from the later days and George Michael from the early days. That's right, man. I'm the one that started the whole George Michael franchise. That's awesome, man. And I heard, why are you holding the rope? Because I like the rope. And can you tell what this rope was from? It's from a really famous music video of mine. Careless Whispers. You got it correct, man. That's awesome. Tell me, why did you write that song? Well, it's a pretty powerful story. You see, I was dating these two people, and I didn't tell one girl about the other, or the other girl about the other. So I just treated one and went to go see this other girl behind the other girl's back, and and I think she saw me, and once she saw me, it was over. So that's why I wanted the song, because it's about treating, because I accidentally treated, and I wrote that song when I was 17. Wow, you were young. Yeah, I was young. Well, I hope you're doing it. And George Michael, what charity are you playing today? I'm playing for the Trevor Project. Why are you playing for that charity? I don't know, because it's the only charity I could think of. Oh, okay. Well, what are you playing for? I'm also playing for a project that's of all the music, the Dominic Alfred Music Project. Ooh, I never heard of that one. Well, it's a project Dominic came out with Alfred Music. Well, I hope you make it big. And the old George Michael, what are you working towards? I'm also working for the Trevor Project. You and me, man. Awesome, man. I can tell you guys are best friends. We are. We are. Well, let's get into our first toss-up. And this toss-up is going to lead. Who's going to start the first round? This toss-up is food and drink. Do 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 do. A Yamaha Castle lunch. Do 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 do. That's right, man. That's right. Man, that came off the dome. Why did that came off the dome? I don't know, because I'm living with Dominic and his monkey Jonathan, and I see what he does with Project Shredder for Lee, so yeah. That's fair. Now let's start off with you, George Michael. Spin that wheel, George Michael. Alright. 70. I'll take an A. There's one A. 550. A T. There's one T. 650. H. I'm sorry, there's no H. Alright, I'ma go. 860. Is there a T? There's one T. 70. Y. One Y. 80. W. X. I'm sorry, there's no X's. Freddie Mercury, you go. Oh, I know I have a shot at this puzzle wheel. 880. Is there a H? There's one H. 90. Is there a W? One W. What? Why? No why. You can also solve, or somebody else could do the puzzle. I would like to solve the puzzle. Alright, go ahead, solve, man. Why can't we just be friends? That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Why can't we just be friends, George Michael? What's stopping us? I like your wit, man. I like your wit too. Alright, this next puzzle is, before I do the next puzzle, Vanna, tell them what they could do to win $1,000 at home. Hey, real watchers, what you could do to win $1,000 at home is answer this riddle. What is a Yamaha keyboard doing in the middle of the desert? Answer that riddle and put it on RealFortune.com, and you can win $1,000 only on Wheel of Fortune. Back to you, Pat. Thank you, Vanna. Alright, guys, on to the next puzzle. This next puzzle is called Video Games and Trips. Alright, you go, George Michael. What, me or him? You, man. Alright. An H. That sounds mean you picked a letter. Go ahead and pick out the go ahead and pick out the green card right there with the spending thing on it. Oh, awesome, man. That will increase your women's to $40,000. Wow, oh my God. Alright, spin the wheel again, George Michael. Alright. 70. Is there a T? Yep, there's one T. 71. Is there an H? Yep, there's one H. Is there a G? Yep, there's two G's. Is there a Y? No Y in this puzzle. Freddie Mercury, how about you have a turn? Alright. 70. Y. No Y. George Michael. 70. X. One X. All right, Freddie Mercury, back to you, man. All right. 80. W. 1W. All right, you can also solve or go again. I would like to solve the puzzle. All right. Freddie Mercury the game. I see what I did there. I added a Freddie Mercury joke because your name is Freddie Mercury. I see what you did there, man. I like your wit. You're giving your wit to everybody today, huh? Of course I am. All right, man. Tell them who won the $1,000. All right, Pat. We finally have somebody who won. Who's this? Harold. All right, Harold. Did you guess the thing? Show everybody on this thing. Hold on, I have to go to the Wheel of Fortune app and I have to access my code. Oh, take your time. All right, my code is 786. All right, 8285. All right, 8777. All right. And you won, Harold. Congratulations. You won $1,000. Holy crap, I won. That's awesome. Not only you won a vacation to a tropical island. What's the tropical island? The tropical island is San Francisco. Oh my God, that's not even an island. That's a fancy state. I can't wait to go. Yep, you and a friend can go on San Francisco to a wonderful hotel with beaches outside your window and all-day breakfast. Oh, holy crap! Holy crap, I can't wait to tell Judy about this. Judy, you'll never guess what I just won. All right. That was awesome. That was a great commercial break. I'm glad. Congratulations to you, Harold. You did good. All right. Now let's move on to our 3 toss-ups. We'd like to do these 3 toss-ups. Now here we go. The first toss-up is what are you doing? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Freddie Mercury. A stop. Oh crap. You went out of time. Do 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 do. George Michael. A stop in a convenience store. What are you doing in there? Oh my God, you won the first toss-up, George Michael. Yes. Here's our second toss-up. And this toss-up is food and games. Do 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 do. The other George Michael. Stop what you're doing and come help me with the dishes. That's right, because face it, kids these days don't want to get off the games. Yep, that's true. Alright, let's do another puzzle, and I think this is the last puzzle. Alright, this puzzle is Games Anonymous. Oh, that means we're running out of time. Alright, guys. Alright, I'm going to give this wheel a final spin here. Alright, and remember, we're not spinning the wheel. We're just shouting out letters. Okay. S. There's one S. H. There's one H. W. There's no W. Y. There's one Y. K. Yep, there's one K. I would like to solve the puzzle. Alright, go ahead, solve, George Michael. Careless Whispers. Oh my god, you added one! You added one for me to find! That's awesome, George Michael. Yes, I did add one. I completely forgot I added that in the puzzle. Holy crap, man. Well, what do I do? Well, I'm going to come over here and talk to you for a second. $35,000 this man has won. Let's give George Michael a hand. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Alright, and now let's go over to the other guy. Let's go over to the other George Michael. $65,000 you won. That's awesome. The charity is going to be so happy. Speaking of that charity, are you really playing for the Trevor Project? You know what? From me to you, it's for Dominic's new cartridges. I'm in it with Freddie Mercury. I won't tell the other staff. Alright, man. Alright, now we're moving on to Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury, $80,000. How do you feel? I didn't even do that much, but $80,000, I'll take it. Is this really for Dominic's IMP World? Hell no, man. It's the band Queen. We need more money to survive in these streets. Okay. I won't tell the other people. Oh, you better not. Alright. The young George Michael, what do you want to pick? We have 3 categories. Alright, hit me with them. Place, thing, or object. I'm gonna have to go with object. That's awesome, George Michael. We'll be back with George Michael. But Vanna, you know what to do. Tell him they can win $3,000. Alright, the keyword is on this puzzle. Whoever could type this keyword and whoever can solve it can go on WheelOfFortune.com and type it in, and you might be a guest on Wheel of Fortune with your new win. And drop your code now, because if it's the right word and you got the code correct, you might be in for $3,000 right after this. Go ahead, Pat. Alright, okay, thank you so much, Vanna. We're really counting on you guys. Alright, okay, now, George Michael, spin that little wheel. Alright, here we go. Alright, now pick up that wild card, okay. Now, we're gonna take a little walk to go see Vanna. Alright, okay. Alright, now Vanna. Pick out 3 letters and 1 vowel. Okay, I can do this. H A T and 1 vowel. Y. Okay? Well, you're practically the first person who gets everything on the board at once. Awesome, Pat. That is very awesome. Now, alright, now everybody be quiet while he solves this. Yamaha. That's correct. And you won $55,000. How do you feel? I feel awesome. Well, me and George Michael is going to celebrate. Vanna, let's see if we got a winner already. Everybody look to the screen where Vanna's at. We're going to see who the last winner is for Wheel of Fortune. Thank you, Pat. We are happy to announce that we got the last winner. We got somebody in the know. Who is this? My name's Judy. Oh, Judy. Hi, Judy. I heard my husband win, so I wanted to come on and win too. That's awesome. All right, you know how to do your code? Well, I have my son, Uncle Jimmy, here. He's going to help me because I don't normally how to do that. Well, you can't really have your son help. Did you have your son help? Yeah, I had my son help. No, did you have your son help with the puzzle? Because you can't really do that. You can't really need help. I did the puzzle on my own. You better not lie. Yep, I did the puzzle on my own. Yeah, just like we practiced, Mom. I'm not your little puppet. Be thankful that I even helped you. Alright. Alright, what is your guys' code? 781. Okay, my code is 781. Okay, 781 3258. 3258. 3258. Okay. 8126. 8126. 8126. Let's see if that's the right code. And you won $1,000. How do you feel? I can't believe we won $3,000, Jim. You're welcome, Judy. Don't call me that. All right, Mom. You're welcome, Mom. All right. Have a great day with the money. All right. Come on. Let's go on that fancy vacation with Jim. Awesome. I can't wait. Oh, my God. Well, that is happy. It really is. Me and Vanna will be right back to talk to you guys in a moment. Well, okay, Vanna. Wow, we had a lot of great contestants. Yeah, we sure did, Pat. And I hope our new episode of Celebrity Old Version of Wheel of Fortune makes it big too. We like to thank George Michael, the old George Michael, and Freddie Mercury for being a featured guest on our new Celebrity Old Version of Wheel of Fortune. Bye, everybody, and stay safe out there. Bye, everybody.